Broadcasting to Stoke-on-Trent and the world. This is Six Towns Radio.
28 minutes past 4 Friday afternoon. It is Bossons. I did promise you that we'd have some of the guys from Rent the Musical. It's at the Mitchell Arts Theatre in Hanley on Monday. I've got Chunk with me, Mr. James Dorr.
How are we doing? You okay?
Who else have we got? Can you introduce yourselves, guys?
Hello, I'm Kath.
Hello, Kath. How are you doing? You all right?
Yeah. It starts on Tuesday, by the way.
Well, it's next week, isn't it?
Terry.
I'm going to the press launch on Monday. The dress rehearsal. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's on Tuesday. Who else have we got over here?
I'm Wendy.
Oh, hello, Wendy. And what do you do?
Sorry.
She doesn't know.
She does loads. Wendy is one of our main ensemble.
Okay.
Great voice and great acting ability as well.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, so yeah, it is Tuesday. Sorry,
It
Kath.
says.
You know what I mean?
It's okay.
And I've been studying a little bit Rent the Musical, so I didn't know a lot about it basically. But I know that Mel B was in the West End production. You know what I mean? Did you know that?
No, I didn't know.
I
I learn something new every day.
But can you just tell us a little bit for the listeners about what Rent the Musical is about?
Go on, Kath. You know.
Okay. Rent follows a group of friends that live in New York. And it's about the development of various different things that they've got going on in their lives. There's a lot of love stories. It follows the story of a homosexual couple, a lesbian couple and a heterosexual couple, and they're all intermingled as well with each other, various different love triangles and things going on. And it also speaks a lot about how people have the disease AIDS as well. So it's quite controversial, but it deals with it in a really good way.
Yeah, take your popcorn.
Bring your kids.
No, but it is a thought-provoking story, isn't it?
It's one of those stories where you have to go and see it because it's about a group of friends about their trials and tribulations of a year basically. And the reason why we've decided to do this show was because we are a bunch of friends who one night we all go along, meet up, have a cup of coffee, and we sat down and we thought, let's do a show. We're a bunch of mates, and that's what we've done. We've created a show where it's about friends with friends. So that's one of the main reasons why we've done it.
Ideal show. And you're all friends. You've done other productions together, and you know each other for quite a while.
It's incredible how close we all are. It really is, because a lot of the times when you do a show, it's kind of like a working relationship, but we literally we all know each other really well, and it is like one big family, as cliched as that sounds.
And very emotional.
Is it a squabble about roles though? You know when?
Oh no.
No.
It's
As
not
long as
like
I've got the
that,
lead,
is
it's
it?
okay.
I don't think it's a show that's got. No, I think we've all just got together. We've appreciated who each other. Which part each people play, and we've all just sort of gelled and for each other. And if we weren't close at the beginning, we've left close, and it's a week to go.
You can tell you're adamant now, slamming the desk.
And there's not even
We're close, right?
But even in rehearsals, I mean, there's a scene where Chunk does, and if you don't cry, then I don't know what's up with you.
You haven't got a heart.
Seriously, we just look at each other.
I'll take that challenge.
But it's so emotional. It pulls everybody together.
It does. Rent has been done a couple of times around here in Stoke-on-Trent by a company called Stage Productions as well. And got to say, I was involved with those last two times as well. And those two times were magical. It was a great show. And I'm not going to say that this one's better, but it's different.
Okay.
It's very different from the last two times that it's been done. And the guys who are in it are just immense. It sounds unbelievable.
Yeah, everybody is phenomenal. Like main parts, supporting roles, everybody is so good.
Yeah. There's no difference, is there? We're all a team, and we all get on as a team. There's no me. It's all us.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the us thing. Yeah, I can relate to that. We're going to play a song, and then we'll be back to talk to you. What song are we playing?
We're going to be playing a song called Rent from the musical Rent.
I see what you did there. That was Rent from Rent, because I've got the cast from Rent. How many times can I say Rent?
Say it one more time.
Okay. Does the bedroom tax affect rent? Let's bring politics into it. Now I want to get into your characters. First of all, Wendy, tell us about your character.
I play a lady on the street called the Bag Lady.
Okay.
And like basically it carries her home in a bag, and, you know, flea markets and just generally going around with everybody else, tent city, you know, attitude, things like that.
A bit of swearing, a bit of bad language.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Only a little bit when, you know, you get cameras pushed in your face and you've got to be nice. So you just don't want it really, do you? You're living on the street and you don't want people saying, you know, you want things better and you've got your bag or your home and carrying in a bag, so no.
Okay. And Kathy,
like that, isn't it?
Kathy, who do you play?
I play Alexi Darling, and she's one of the voicemail characters. So Mark and Roger get a lot of voicemails throughout the show. So we have various different members of the company play different. So you see the characters on the voicemail, sort of on the stage. And she's trying to get Mark to join her company, which isn't a very nice company. She's not really a very nice lady, is she?
No, typecast. I'm joking.
You, mate.
Yes, Chunk. Sorry, James Dorr. Who do you play?
I play a guy called Tom Collins, and generally he's just a homosexual anarchist.
Okay.
So I have to kiss a man, which I quite like, to be fair. It's
that's like a rubbish Katy Perry song.
I kissed a man and I liked it.
To be fair.
But only on a Sunday. But yeah, he's like the daddy of the group. When everybody has a bicker here and a bicker there and people fall out, he brings everybody back together and make sure that peace and harmony goes through the group, which unfortunately he doesn't, because his lover, who he found on the street, called Angel, unfortunately dies halfway through. And there's a very emotional scene where...
Spoiler alert.
It's like me telling you the end of Titanic. This sips shank. Shank. So yeah, and there's a very emotional scene at his funeral where I sing a song, and that's the scene that Wendy was talking about earlier. That if you don't cry in it, because I'm in tears, you haven't got a heart, basically.
Okay.
You can't look at him. You really can't look at him. You have to just focus somewhere else.
I know Chunk. I've known him for quite a while, before Six Sounds Radio, and we both went to Bursum College. I did media there, and you did drama there.
I did.
And we didn't even really speak or anything like that, but we just
knew
of each other.
The music and drama department, because it was in the same building.
Yeah.
But they come out the front, and you have your musos to one side, and then us theatricals get bursting around going, look at me, I want to be number one. And we used to hate each other, to be fair.
Not us.
Not us, no, not us.
Yeah. I didn't belong in either camp, so I only went because I had nothing better to do, but I'm actually glad I did, because I actually enjoyed media, HND. Well, how did you get into theatre? What's your background and all that?
I'm a scout leader, and I did the scout shows, and the MD for the scout show runs another production company.
Yeah, Keith Ragdale, who does Five Towns Theatre.
Yeah.
And he put on 2 shows this year, Bad Girls and 13, and he asked me to audition for a role in there. So up until then, I'd never done anything before, and I got the part of Sylvia Hollenby. And
do you remember Bad Girls?
And Bad Girls, yes. So that was my first ever...
Body bag.
Body bag, yes. I've gone from body bag to bag lady. So yeah, it's this year, it's just been the start for me.
Okay, well, you say running gang shows, that can't be easy. It must be really difficult. So that into the equation must really help.
Well, yeah, because when you're with the team and when you're on stage with the gang show guy, it's a variety act.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just good. It's fun.
And you enjoyed it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell. And Kathy?
Hello. Yeah, I've been involved in a lot of amateur theatre companies since I was about 10 or 11, and I was in Bad Girls with Wendy as well. And
were you one of the inmates?
I was, yeah.
See?
Can't you tell?
I'm joking.
Yeah.
I got right here with the loop there.
Wait till that microphone comes
down. Yeah, I know. Yeah, so you played a role in Bad Girls. What else have you been in?
I played Madame Thénardier in Les Mis recently, and that was amazing. A lot of fun. I like playing the bad person. That's my favourite. Comedy and the bad guy. That's my favourite things to play.
And singing.
Yes.
You like singing?
Yeah, love singing.
Yeah. And this is like doing a musical, you know, obviously all of you have got to sing different parts and stuff like that.
Yeah,
That's
it's
right,
mainly all sung, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah. And as you heard from the track, it's not your usual musical where there's violins and stuff like that. It's a proper rock musical. So for you rockers out there who like to listen to some guitars, drums, bass, and some synth, then it's for you.
It's at the Mitchell. What a beautiful place to have it.
Well, definitely now it's been done up as well. It's had that lot of money spent on it, and they've got it right. The auditorium looks lovely. They've got a beautiful cafe outside the front as well, and all the staff there couldn't be any more helpful. they are wonderful.
We had the Six Towns Awards there, didn't we, last year? And we drank the bar dry. Not just me and them. We had to go.
That was close.
It's a community theatre for a community, isn't it, really?
Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah. And they do a lot of workshops and things there as well.
It's a great place, and it should be utilised more.
Yeah, okay. Definitely. Well, we've got Lucas sitting behind me. He's the work experience lad. He's on a, he's on his school holidays a bit early because next week. I don't know how he sneaked off today, but he's got 3 questions for you all. So I'll let you take the mic, Lucas.
Ooh, scary.
Hi,
Lucas.
Well, I've got 3 questions. I could have done 3 individual questions, but I've got 3 group questions instead.
That's fine.
She's the chair. So, first question is, what was your favourite moment of rehearsals?
Oof, that is a difficult one, that is.
Probably the first time that we did a full run-through of the show, and the ensemble just sounded amazing, didn't it?
Yeah, it did, yeah. And everything, it was at that point where we thought, it was only... 3 or 4 weeks ago when we did a first run through, and we got there and we just thought we need to run this show. We ran it and everything just fell into place, and we actually realised then that we've got something magical here.
Such a good feeling as well when you've got lots of mismatched scenes that maybe don't flow into each other yet, and then once you do a full run through of the show, that's it then.
You just know it's
all finally come together.
Yeah, it's great.
That sounds good.
So that's our favourite moments in rehearsals.
All right. My next question is, how hard is it to learn your lines, and how long does it actually take to learn them?
Well, I can. That it is very, very hard to learn. Depends on what you've got.
Sorry, yeah, she has got dementia, so it is really, really hard for Wendy to learn lines.
See what I mean? But
it is very difficult. It's easier when you have to learn your lines and then put an action towards it. So when you're on stage, you say a line and then you walk somewhere. So that action will make you remember what you have to say. But I'm probably the worst for learning lines. I've actually done a show before at the Rep where I've had my script on a clipboard because I just didn't know it at all. So it is very difficult. But you put the hard work in, you reap the rewards.
Yeah, definitely. I have to learn 3 different phone numbers. I'm getting there now. Yeah, honestly. It's awful. That's not lines.
And that's just a personal life.
Yeah. They'll be ringing you up after the show.
One for family, one for boys, and one for whatever. He's got your number, Lucas.
My last question is, who's the biggest diva of the cast?
That's a difficult one, that is. Biggest diva. Don't stop pointing at me, Wendy. Right.
No, would you say we've got one, to be honest?
We've had one, but no,
we haven't.
We haven't got any divas.
I think everyone probably has their moments from time to time.
Of course, yeah.
But there's no
one. It's more like frustration, and because of like our director Matt, he does have a few strops, but it's all in the good because he knows what sort of things he wants and what sort of things people can get and people can give as well. So
it's just
I wouldn't say
us,
diva strops. No. I would say there's a lot of frustration sometimes that comes out, and because we are a close-knit,
we're not allowed to have diva strops.
We haven't got time to have diva strops
because we're all this group, and if somebody sees something, it's like
yeah.
you get the look or you can stop that.
And mainly Wendy is the instigator of that, giving us the look and telling us off.
See, I'm the oldest, you see.
Mummy of the cast,
That's
aren't you,
it.
Wend?
Cool.
3 questions.
Those are our 3 questions.
Oh, well done.
Well, thanks ever so much, Lucas.
Thank you.
It's like I'm taking over your show, Terry. Thanks, Lucas. Right, coming up next.
So I said about learning lines. You actually learned some lines. I guess you did it. 3 good questions there.
Very good questions.
We've got a competition, haven't we, to give some tickets away?
We certainly have. We're going to give you 2 pairs of tickets to give away, so 4 tickets.
It's a count then, did you, John?
Yeah, it's a count. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. So all you need to do to win these tickets is let us know how many minutes are in a year.
Okay.
Now, if you know the musical Rent, you should know that very, very easily. If you don't, get on Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Basically, look it up.
So how many minutes are in a year? And we're going to give 2 pairs of tickets away. You can pick any night.
Any night, yeah, let us know and we'll just stick you on the guest list.
Okay, we'll put that out now. You can email studio@sixtowns.co.uk with the subject Rent. I'll put it on Twitter and Facebook as well, but thanks a lot, guys, and enjoy it all.
Thank you for having us.
I'll
have to come down. I'll have to come down. That'll be good.
Most welcome.
Please do, yeah.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
Thank
We've got
you.
an advert break now, and then we're going to do a bit of Katy Perry. Not I Kissed a Girl.
6 Towns Radio.